Only if you would have known me in 2018, I've been talking about it since Uranus entered Taurus, was that we were going to see gender role swap. We were going to see men start acting a lot more like women and women starting to act a lot more like men. But the way things came about wasn't really in any way in which I had considered. I initially thought we were going to see a lot more like men falling into like more feminine, like basic hobbies, more skincare, taking care of themselves, taking care of how they present themselves. Now, did we see a little bit of that? Sure. Not a lot of it. But what we ended up seeing was the biggest discourse that we have within our dating community. Men wanting to be treated like women and women acting more so like men. And there we have it, our gender role swap. I've gone through it. Other people go through it. Anybody who is actively dating right now has gone through the fact that they are tired of men basically acting like women and men not really acting like men anymore. You hear men say it, women say it, all this, that, and the above. And that is thanks to Uranus and Taurus. Now, Uranus is about to enter Gemini. Are we going to see things swap back to normal? Honestly, I think no. Taurus is a Venusian ruled sign. So coming back to feminine and finding your feminine power was a part of this Uranus and Taurus transit as well. So that was not only for women alone. Did women start to honor more of their feminine aspects? I think 100%. We veered right or left on that. You know, the pendulum will always swing. But men were not excluded from that conversation whatsoever. And that's exactly what we saw. I personally believe under the Gemini, like Uranus and Gemini transit, we are going to see a lot more of men being more fluid, them being more open and not condemning certain sexuality preferences that they have. I think we are going to see, the split of a lot of things. We might see true division within gender norms. I mean, Gemini is ruled by the twins. I have a lot of thoughts on this, and I'm not going to fit this into this video exactly, but the biggest takeaway from Uranus and Taurus, which was so many things, us learning our worth, understanding what grounds us, finding what brings us joy, reprogramming ourselves through our own wealth codes, so on and so forth, and quantum leaping in our own ways. But this gender role swap was going to be absolutely massive during this transit, and that's exactly what we saw. It did not play out the way I thought it was going to play out, but it did play out because I love when astrology is.